Good morning. I am Erin Trimboli. Welcome to She Said, He Said.
And I am Bryan Pinocci.
This morning we are going to start off with talking about NFL free agency.
Yes. Tim Tebow.
Yes. What are your thoughts on him?
I don't think he's an NFL quarterback. I think that he was dominant in college because college sports, a lot of it is momentum and a lot of it's mental, and most college players can't handle the mental side of it, so then they get dominated, and that's what Tebow did to other teams. He dominated them mentally.
Okay, what do you think he should be in the NFL, though? Do you think he should switch positions or just stop altogether?
I think he should just stop altogether. I mean, I think that if a team needed a great mental coach, he's the one. He could help all these NFL players who have problems, like they're too cocky, all this stuff, and focus on what they need to be focusing on, which is winning, obviously, not themselves.
I disagree with you. I think all he needs is a chance. Do I think he's a great NFL quarterback? No, not by a long shot. However, you look at what he did on the 2011 season in Denver when all those fourth quarter comebacks led them all to wins. The only time they lost in the playoffs was to the Patriots, who would go on to the Super Bowl, but they would lose to the Giants. I just think, and like with the Jets situation, that was such a shame because they didn't know what to do with him. And Rex Ryan put all of his faith in butt fumble Mark Sanchez.
But what do you do with exactly though? They didn't know what to do with Tim Tebow, so what do you do with him?
But they should have tried something at least, not just like keep him on the bench.
They just shouldn't have picked him up, period.
Well, that's Mike Tenenbaum's fault. I think that's the reason why he lost his job, personally, is because of the whole Tim Tebow fiasco.
Maybe.
And how it polarized New York City.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think they should have got him. Where do you think he's going to go next year?
I don't know. Now that Jacksonville is saying they don't want him, I did see something this morning about him going to the 49ers.
I hope
it's probably a long shot, though.
I hope not.
Be Kaepernick's backup?
No. I don't know.
Where do you think he's going to go, if anywhere?
I think he should go to the Raiders. They need a quarterback. He needs a chance. They should just give him a chance. And
that could be interesting.
That should happen.
Who's their backup now?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Because they have Carson Palmer, right?
Palmer, but I think he's going to be gone after this year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess we'll see.
We will.
Yeah.
With basketball?
Basketball. Last night, LA Clippers and Denver Nuggets battled it out at the Pepsi Center in Denver. That was a really good game.
Denver is 22-3 at home right now?
Yes, they are tied with Oklahoma for the best home record at the moment. They are a game and a half out from clinching home court advantage, which is always exciting because they play so well at home.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Because of the altitude, nobody else is good in that. And the Clippers were also coming off of a game in LA the night before, so they were tired.
Very true. And then continuing with basketball, we got the Heat, though, 16-game win streak.
True.
I mean, what's 18 is, who had 18? Was it Magic Johnson?
I don't remember right now. I know the Clippers had a pretty big winning streak earlier in the season. They didn't lose a game in the month of January. So
how many games was it? What was the streak?
It's like 17.
17?
So they're closing in on that.
Yeah. No, I think the Heat are a solid team. I think that they could go back-to-back with championships for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if that, yeah. Lakers, we'll see how they do for the rest of the season.
Hopefully they don't make playoffs. I mean, they're in the
I'm
9th
praying.
spot, game and a half out.
Yeah, they're like in the 8th spot right now in the West, so.
9.
I thought it was 8. 9? Really? 9. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, Lakers fans. Other big news in sports, Mariano Rivera may be retiring. Those are the reports.
Yep, Saturday he's going to be announcing it.
Yeah.
For his first start in spring training, or his first pitching performance in spring training.
Since tearing his ACL, too.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I mean, he was just going hard in BP. I mean, pitchers should just be shagging. They shouldn't be trying to go after balls like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was kind of a dumb mistake by him. But he'll be back. Hopefully, he can just get through this year and then retire and move on with his life.
You think he'll go out still as the best closer in MLB?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I am.
Think so?
Yes.
Hall of Famer?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, he's the one person on the Yankees team I like.
As long as he doesn't get busted for PEDs or nothing like that.
Well, he hasn't yet,
Yeah,
so
but we'll see.
I don't know. If he's been hanging out with A-Rod lately, you never know.
True.
So.
And to help him maybe get over this whole ACL thing, you never know what might come out.
I seem like he would be a type of player who wants to stay true to like the game of baseball and wouldn't do that.
I'm sure people are saying that about a lot of players though that are getting busted. You never know.
That is true. And there was the whole Ryan Braun thing.
Yeah, no one would have.
Again, with this whole Miami clinic that he was tied to.
Yeah.
So.
And then with the whole bond scandal, like nobody really knows. I mean, he hasn't been found guilty of it yet, but everyone thinks that it's true.
Yeah. What do you think about that as a Giants fan?
I don't think he took.
You don't think so?
Performance-enhancing drugs, no. He hasn't.
He hasn't tested positive.
Yeah, no one's been able to test him positive yet. So I mean, I think he's. I don't even know how to say it. I feel like he is
like not a martyr, but he's being like a witchcraft hunt almost. Witch hunt.
Somewhat, yes. Yeah.
Do you think he could be like another Lance Armstrong though? Because he never tested positive.
Yeah, but Lance Armstrong came out and admitted to it. Bonds isn't admitting to it, which he doesn't need to because it's not true. Why? I mean, why are you gonna admit to something that's not even gonna happen?
That true.
I mean, as much as people are gonna talk and say it, then it's all.
So you think he should be in the Hall of Fame too?
Yes.
Without 100%.
The
asterisk. Without the asterisk.
Yes, 100%. I think Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. There are guys in the Hall of Fame that have been arrested.
True.
Did crimes, all this stuff, and they're in the Hall of Fame.
True.
But what, Bonds isn't in the Hall of Fame? Why? Because people think he took steroids? The guy has the most home runs out of any player in the MLB, and he should be in the Hall of Fame.
How did you react when nobody got elected this year?
I was pretty mad. Yeah. I definitely think Craig Biggio should have been in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what does he hold? Like, he's like the hit leader? Or he holds like a record like that, I think. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think he definitely should have been in it, especially because he's nowhere tied to PEDs. No one thinks he is or nothing. I mean, he's just a great all-around player. Yeah. But yeah, I was very shocked that nobody made it in.
I wanted Mike Piazza to make it.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Met fan, it's freaking Mike Piazza. He's he was the face of the Mets for such a long time.
Definitely. He's probably other than Buster Posey, one of the best offensive catchers in the game. I mean, his defense was good, but I mean, he was known for his offense and how he could swing it.
Yeah, I mean, those were the golden years of the Mets. And it's just been downhill since then.
Definitely has.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We're in a rebuilding phase.
Rebuilding phases should only last about 5 years.
It should not take this long. I know.
Exactly.
They'll be good eventually. Give it a year or two and they'll be okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So are you excited about the upcoming baseball season?
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited.
Yeah?
Yeah. Giants are pretty excited, too. I was on the phone with them the other night.
Really?
Yep, they had me on speakerphone. The whole team was there.
Very nice.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
Do you think they're gonna repeat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go out there and do their thing. I mean, all these teams are going out there, getting all these guys. Like the Blue Jays are like out there just racking up,
trading away their entire
getting
minor league team.
Yes, I mean, but you see how that's been working out. Like it usually doesn't work out that well. I mean, it's tough.
If they mesh, I think they'll be good. I think they're personally, I think they're the AL team to beat this year.
What about the Angels?
If they mesh. True.
With Hamilton, Pujols.
Trout, yeah. You have to keep an eye out for them as well.
Okay, wait a minute. How about this? They came out with something saying like the top 50 players in MLB. Number 1 wasn't Miguel Cabrera. I mean, he just won the Triple Crown. Number 1 was Mike Trout. How do you feel about having a rookie as the number 1 player in the MLB?
That is true. Yeah, you do have to keep an eye out for them, but I really do feel like if the Blue Jays mesh well, which they look good on paper, but I guess we'll see how they do in the season. They'll be the team to beat.
We'll see.
So, yeah. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, thank you for coming to She Said, He Said. I am Erin Trimboli.
And I'm Bryan Pinocci.
We'll see you next time.
See you.